Hello there, kindergarten. Today we are going to be learning about recognizing 1, 2, and 3 in different arrangements. And this is lesson 1-2. So today our I can statement is we can count groups of 1, 2, and 3 objects shown in different ways. All right, and we can also reason about math. So I'm going to go ahead and switch to my view so you can see my board, and I'm going to teach you how to put counters down and then figure out what that represents and compare to see if they're both the same amount or if one's smaller or bigger than the other. Alrighty, so let me go ahead and switch over. All right, so you see my two nests here. I have a red nest and I have a blue nest. So on my nest here, I have these counters right here. So I have a yellow side and a red side. So my red are gonna go into my red group, and then my blue I'm just gonna use for yellow. So again, remember when we're using counters, you can use anything around the house. So you might have rice, you might have pasta, you might even have blocks that look like this that you can separate. You can use maybe little tiny pebbles outside, pencils, erasers, anything, paper clips. So today I'm going to go ahead and show you. So in my red nest, I want us to look and see how many that we see here. So looking at this right now, I want to look, how many right now do I see? I want you to take a moment and think about that. Alrighty, yes, there are 2. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in 2 spots. And remember, we always want to start at the bottom and work our way up. Ready? So I'm going to count 1, 2. So I'm filling in 2 spots. Then I have another counter left, and I'm going to go ahead and put that counter right there in my blue. Now looking at my blue nest, I want you to think, how many counters do I have there? I have 1. Oh, sorry. I have 1. So again, we want to start at the bottom, so I'm going to count 1 here. Now looking at this, which one has more counters in them? Which one has more? If you need to take a second and pause it and think about it, that is perfectly fine. So the red nest has more counters on it. It actually has 1 more counter. So I'm going to go ahead and erase this, and we're going to go ahead and try a different scenario or a different way that we could do it. So now looking at our nest, how many counters do we have? We have 1, 2. So I'm going to go ahead and fill in 2 blue squares. Remember, start from the top and work your way up. So we have 1, 2. My next nest, I have how many there? I have 1, 2. Working your way from the bottom up. 1, 2. I want you to take a second and look. Are these both, is one bigger, one smaller, one has more, one has less? Or are they the same? Do they have the same amount in both nests? They do have the same. Awesome. So again, today we are learning how to count groups of 1, 2, and 3 objects to show in different ways. So if I wanted, I could add another counter to here. And then I would have 3. So then I would go and I would do 1, 2, 3. And now I only have 1, so I'm going to take away one of these because I only have 1 there. And we would figure out that the red nest or the pink nest is greater. It has more of our counters in it than our blue does. All right, awesome job today. And remember that you can count to 1, 2, and 3 and compare the 2. Awesome job, guys.